Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to explain about irrigation in India. In previous classes, I have discussed some of the topics related to agriculture. Please go and check those videos. Okay. Now, I am going to explain about irrigation in India. Okay. Yes, irrigation plays very crucial role. First, we have to know what is the definition of irrigation. Okay. Okay, irrigation. Irrigation is the artificial application of water to crops, okay, through man-made system to meet their water needs, okay. If the water is insufficient, okay, that means if we have to supply additional water other than the rainfall, or else if water, if rainfall is not there, means we have to go with the irrigation, okay. That means irrigation is the artificial application of water to crops, okay, artificial application through man-made system, okay, to meet their water needs, okay, to meet the crop requirement, okay, how much of water do the crop requires, okay, that is the definition of irrigation. Irrigation is the artificial application of water to crops through man-made system to meet their water needs. This is the definition. Irrigation in India is a network of canals, tanks, tube wells and other rainwater harvesting projects used for agricultural activities. Okay. Irrigation used when natural water resources and rain are not enough. Okay. I have already told you that whenever the water is not sufficient, or else whenever the rain is not there, means we have to go with the irrigation, okay, when rainfall is irregular or if there is a drought. Drought means there is no rainfall, isn't it? So we have to go with the irrigation at that particular time, okay. Irrigation system includes wells, ponds, lakes, canals, tube wells, dams, drip or micro irrigation, flood or furrow, etc. okay. These are all the irrigation systems, okay. The main source of irrigation in India are canals and tube wells. What is the main source of irrigation in India? Means canals and tube wells, okay, which accounts for about 70% of the total irrigation, okay, which accounts for 70% of the total irrigation. In India, 2/3 of total cropped area needs irrigation, okay. In India, 2/3 of the total cropped area needs irrigation. Why? Because of I have already told you that because of not enough rain, or when rainfall is irregular, or else if there is any drought, means we have to go with the irrigation definitely. So in India, 2/3 of the total crop area needs irrigation, okay, because of uneven rainfall, isn't it? Rainfall is irregular in India, so we have to go with the irrigation. So in India, 2/3 of the total cropped area needs irrigation, okay. The nature of monsoon rainfall in India is uncertain, irregular and unevenly distributed, okay. I have already told you that the nature of monsoon rainfall in India is uncertain, irregular and unevenly distributed. Due to inadequate coverage of rainfall, only 30% of cultivated land receives sufficient rainfall, okay. 2/3 of the cropped area requires irrigation, isn't it? That means only 30% of cultivated land receives sufficient rainfall, okay. 75% of rainfall happens in 3 to 4 months of a year, and the remaining 8 to 9 months are marked by dry season, okay. Only 3 to 4 months the rain will happen, and the remaining 8 to 9 months are marked by dry season, okay. Since Green Revolution, the introduction of high yielding varieties, seeds and heavy dose of chemical fertilizers have made irrigation necessary, okay. The increasing population leads to intense agriculture, which needs more irrigation facilities, okay. Yeah, with the increasing population, it leads to intensive agriculture, which needs more irrigation facilities. If the population increases, we have to increase the agriculture and we need more irrigation, right? Waterlogging is the common problem associated with surface irrigation due to inadequate drainage, okay. when we'll go with the surface irrigation, there is one problem like waterlogging, okay, due to inadequate drainage. Waterborne or water-related diseases are commonly associated with introduction of irrigation, okay. We have to introduce irrigation whenever we need water, isn't it? At that time, waterborne or water-related diseases are commonly associated with introduction of irrigation, okay. Sprinkler irrigation and drip irrigation should be used to decrease the risk of waterlogging, erosion and inefficient water use. When we go with the surface irrigation, there is so many problems like waterlogging, erosion and inefficient water use, isn't it? So, we have to go with the sprinkler and drip irrigation to avoid these type of problems, okay. And now I am going to discuss about irrigation schemes in India, important irrigation schemes in India. The first one is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, okay, PMKSY, okay. This Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana launched in July 2015, okay. This program includes creating infrastructure to bring water to farms and watershed management, okay. This program includes creating infrastructure. Why to create infrastructure means to bring water to farms and watershed management, okay. The Prime Minister's initiative was, this is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. That means the Prime Minister's initiative. Why this scheme means? The Prime Minister's initiative was to ensure irrigation for every farm and increase productivity. Okay. What is the main aim of this scheme means? To ensure irrigation for every farm and increase productivity. If we ensure irrigation to every farm means we can increase, definitely we can get more productivity, isn't it? So that is the main initiative of this particular scheme. That means more crop per drop. This is the main initiative of this scheme. Okay. More crop per drop. Okay. The another scheme is Mission Kakatiya. Okay. Mission Kakatiya is the Telangana government program for restoring minor irrigation sources like ponds and tanks to enhance the development of minor irrigation sources to effectively utilize the water under the Godavari and Krishna river basins. Okay. What is the main aim of Mission Kakatiya means? It was initiated by Telangana government, for restoring minor irrigation sources. Minor irrigation sources means ponds and tanks to enhance the development of minor irrigation sources to effectively utilize the water under the Godavari and Krishna river basins. Okay. This is the main initiative of Mission Kakatiya. The development and management of irrigation system is very important for the sustained growth of agriculture sector and the livelihood of million farmers. Okay. So we have to initiate these schemes to development and management of irrigation system, isn't it? Another scheme is Central Water Commission. Central Water Commission means Central Water Commission is for integrated and sustainable development and management of water. Okay, this scheme is for integrated and sustainable development and management of water. Okay, agriculture sector alone consumes 80% of water. Why? Because means we have to depend on agriculture for all the requirements, all our food requirements. So agriculture sector alone consumes 80% of groundwater. Planning Commission has classified the irrigation in India in 3 types. Namely, Planning Commission has classified irrigation in India is 3 types. What are the 3 types means? Major cultivable command area with CCA of more than 10,000 hectares. Yeah, major cultivable command area, medium cultivable command area, minor cultivable command area. Okay, cultivable command area we have to refer. I am referring cultivable command area here, CCA. Okay, major cultivable command area with cultivable command area of more than 10,000 hectares. Okay, if the cultivable area is more than 10,000 hectare means we have to consider that one as major cultivable command area. Okay, medium cultivable command area with cultivable command area between 2000 to 10,000 hectares. Okay, this one we have to refer it as in between 2000 to 10,000 hectares means we have to consider it as medium cultivable command area. Okay, minor cultivable command area with cultivable command area of equals to 2000 hectare or less than 2000 hectares. Okay, we have to consider it as minor cultivable command area. Okay, major and medium projects use surface water resources. Okay, minor projects can use both surface and groundwater resources. Now I am going to discuss about types of irrigation systems. Okay, what are the types of irrigation? Okay, surface irrigation, subsurface irrigation. Surface irrigation means this method uses gravity to distribute water across the land and it is the most common method used in India. It is low cost and requires less energy. Okay, surface irrigation. What is the meaning of surface irrigation? Means this method uses gravity to distribute water across the land. We have to distribute water on the land by using some gravity, and it is the most common method used in India. It is low cost. It requires low cost and requires less energy. Okay. Subsurface irrigation. The water is applied beneath the land either by constructing trenches or installing underground perforated pipelines. Okay, the water is applied beneath the land. Okay, not on the surface of the land. The water is actually applied beneath the land, that means under the land, either by constructing trenches or installing underground perforated pipelines. Okay, this is subsurface irrigation. Surface irrigation is broadly classified into two categories. Okay, it's classified into two categories. First one is flow irrigation and the another one is lift irrigation. Okay, flow irrigation is, in this type of irrigation, water is available at a certain height in such a way that it can be directly applied to the field by the action of gravity only. Now, flow irrigation means in this type of irrigation, water is available at a certain height. Okay, in such a way that it can be directly applied to the field by the action of gravity. We have to apply the water directly onto the field with the action of gravity only. Okay, for example, canal irrigation. Okay, flow irrigation is again two types: perennial irrigation, flood or inundation, or uncontrolled irrigation. These are the two types of flow irrigation. Flow irrigation again classified into two types, that is perennial irrigation and flood or inundation or uncontrolled irrigation. Yeah, perennial irrigation. In this type, the water is applied constantly throughout the base period of the crop. This is the controlled method of applying water to the field, in which water is allowed to flow to the field at regular intervals throughout the base period. What it means? In this type, water is applied constantly throughout the base period of the crop. We have to apply the water throughout the base period of the crop. This is the controlled method. Okay, in which water is allowed to flow into the field at regular intervals throughout the base period. I have already told you that we have to apply the water constantly throughout the base period at regular intervals. It's completely depends upon regular intervals. We have to apply water at regular intervals throughout the base period of the crop. Okay, flood or inundation or uncontrolled irrigation. What it means the soil is submerged with water so as to cause thorough saturation of the field. Okay, the soil is submerged with the water. Okay, we have to flood, uncontrolled irrigation. That means a submerged condition. Okay, that will cause saturation of the field, thorough saturation of the field. That means, the name itself, uncontrolled irrigation. Okay, we are not going to apply the a particular amount of water, and we are not going the application of water at regular intervals. Okay, we have to submerge the field with water to cause thorough saturation of field. Okay, it may lead to cause water logging. Okay, what is the disadvantage is may lead to cause water logging. Okay, lift irrigation. In this method, the water is firstly pumped out from a natural source. Okay, we have to lift the water from the natural source. Okay, and then distributed to the field. We have to distribute later on to the field by farmers by the action of gravity. Okay, this is about lift irrigation. Okay, this is about the types of irrigation. I'll discuss methods of irrigation in another session. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.